What's going on? It's your Big Bro Tren genius, and you tuned in again to another exclusive video. I need you to listen to everything that I'm about to tell you in this video because everybody won't get to hear this message, okay? So if you click this video and you're about to hear what I'm about to tell you right now, you lucky, okay? Because like I said, most people will not be prepared for what's about to come in the next few months, okay? So I don't know if you're a people watcher or not, okay? I'm a people watcher, okay? I like to observe people's behavior. You know, I like to understand human psychology, and I like to understand like why people do what they do. Like you can learn a lot just sitting in the food court at the mall by yourself looking at people. Like you can learn a whole lot if you just go out somewhere and you just like, you know, don't be weird, but you got some sunglasses on and you just studying people's behavior. You will learn a lot. Comment below if you a people watcher like me, okay? I ain't trying to say you strange or nothing, but you just like to understand why people do what they do. Comment below right now if you like me, man, and you are a people observer, okay? But listen, folks, listen. I'm warning y'all, okay? Warning. Nowadays, you cannot go anywhere unprepared because things are changing fast. I'm going to say that one more time. The times we living in nowadays are changing really fast, and you cannot go anywhere unprepared. Before you go places nowadays, you gotta look at the landscape. You gotta look at Google Maps. You gotta do your research on the establishment, see if they got 5 stars. I'm serious, man. This is what you have to do nowadays for your own safety. You gotta read the ratings. You gotta read the comment section and see what people are talking about, because the times we living in is changing so fast. Things are getting so bad. And a lot of places are not safe that was once upon a time safe. You know what I mean? Like you can't go to a mall no more and just shop without some weirdo coming in there wanting to do bad stuff. You can't go watch a movie no more. You can't go to get no coffee no more or some tea at the coffee shop because you don't know if somebody having a bad morning and they in line too long because they can't get their fix. They can't get their coffee. They might blink and crash out in the coffee spot in the morning. This is what times are coming to. And see, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I notice a lot of things that I don't talk about. Okay? And see, this is why a lot of people is not talking about this type of stuff. Because they scared. When you be watching people, man, have you just noticed like the looks on people's faces nowadays when you walk by them? Don't you notice? What it look like? Comment below what you notice like when you walk by people and you just look into their eyes. I'm gonna tell you what I see. I see a lot of people are afraid. And I be wondering sometimes, I wonder what they afraid of. What are people scared of? I noticed that. I noticed that a lot of people look like they just lost. Like they just walking around like chickens with their head chopped off. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Thailand, and I don't know who it was, but somebody left a comment on one of my videos where I was talking about Thailand being a nice place to stay and stuff like that, and a nice place to live, which it is. But the problem that we dealing with right now, it's worldwide. You can't really get away from it because it's something happening around the whole wide world. And I'm noticing it as I travel to these different countries. I'm noticing it like everywhere. But like I said, I don't say nothing about it because ain't nobody else want to talk about it. Like everybody is still trying to pretend. It's like everybody's still trying to walk around like life is normal when they know it's really not. Folks, it is not normal no more. We do not live in normality no more. I don't know what this is. This is Grand Theft Auto 6. Ain't that crazy that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out this year in November? I mean, it's like nowadays we don't even got to get on the game to play Grand Theft Auto no more. Because it's like Grand Theft Auto when you step outside. Seriously, it's like Grand Theft Auto when you step outside, man. You know what I mean? You can see a car crash, like something that you ain't never seen. You can see a building on fire, man. You might go outside. It might be an earthquake. Seriously, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just so much strange stuff happening outside that it's like Grand Theft Auto, man. For real. And it's only getting worse. And like I say, this is why I personally believe why a lot of people is just trying not to talk about it. People is just trying to forget it. Like, it's like we live in a nightmare, but people's like, nah, I'm not going to remember that dream I had last night. I know it was a bad dream. It could have been a sign, but nah, I'm not going to take it as a sign. Listen, I don't blame you. I'm trying to hold on to my last little bit of happiness too. That's why I moved to Thailand to get away out the rat race. I tried to get away from the divided states of America, but I couldn't run. You know what I mean? But see, here's the thing that I'm telling you. I'm warning you, bro. You can't go nowhere nowadays unprepared. What you mean, Tren? Where you going? Man, listen. I'm sorry that I gotta burst your bubble. But if you're the type of person you always high, you gotta start learning how to have a natural high. Okay? If you're the type of person who always like to turn up and party and stuff, good job. But you better start being the type of person who's aware of everything, who are watching your surroundings. Okay? Nowadays, you have to be aware of everything. Not because you scared. Nah, not because you afraid. You know what I mean? You got to be scared for everybody else. I mean, even when you get in your car, even when you commute into somewhere, you ain't necessarily the type of person to have an accident when you driving. No, you got to worry about somebody else drunk driving because they've been having to try to escape reality. You know what I mean? They trying to hide from reality and trying to, you know, turn up and stuff like that. So you got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for the Decepticons. Because I'm telling y'all, man, like I said, when I look in people's faces, anywhere I go nowadays, I'm looking at a lot of people who are on the verge of complete crash out. Complete crash out. It's like people is like, man, if somebody do something to me wrong, if somebody even look at me wrong, if you even bump into somebody wrong nowadays, man, it could get ugly real quick. Don't y'all notice this, man? Comment below if you notice, like, people is just falling out over simple, petty stuff now. Look at the internet, man. You can't even say what you want to say no more because it's just getting crazy even on the internet, man. Everything is getting tight, okay? It's like we in a bottleneck. You know what I mean? It's put it like this. It's like we in the calm right before the storm. You know, right before a hurricane about to come or a tornado about to show up, right? It's quiet outside. You know what I'm saying? It's real quiet, but they telling you on the news like, hey, prepare, a tsunami is coming. And then you look into the ocean or the sea, you don't see no big waves. But it's right before a storm, bro, it's always a calm. And that's what I sense right now, man. I sense everybody is in this calm state where they don't want to believe what's coming is about to come. And what I think is happening also is that the crazies and the Decepticons and the NPCs or whatever you want to call them, the lower vibrational entities, they love it. Because this is the time when they get to act out who they really truly are. Like, people ain't really hiding no more who they are. No, I don't know if y'all noticed that, bro. You know what I'm saying? People ain't hiding their dark side no more. They showing you in plain sight. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see it in people's faces, like, bro, just demonic activity, like just in people's eyes now. Man, I don't know if y'all saw that boy who just recently unalived his little brother and his mother, man. Y'all see that guy? I don't know his name. Comment below the guy's name, but this guy, man, just looking at him, man, he was not there. When they was showing him in court and he was just like looking like he was lost, like one of the people that I'm talking about when I say I be walking past people, like the people that you be seeing, he was like one of them. He's like, it's like he was waiting on his moment to crash out for such a long time. And then when he finally got to his breaking point for whatever he was going through mentally, he did it. And he didn't have no remorse, no shame or nothing about it. Obviously, because he wasn't crying, he wasn't blinking, he wasn't begging for mercy or nothing. The dude was just like, he was just staring, a complete stare, and then looking like this, like he was not there. It was something else in him. Still, while he was in court, he was gone. But whatever wanted to be attached to him, it got him. This is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm warning y'all, bro. Don't go anywhere unprepared because stuff is changing fast. I don't know, folks, if it's because we going from 5G into the 6G. I don't know if it's the AI technology. I don't know if the phones is messing people's brains up. I don't know what it is no more. I don't even want to know what it is no more. All I'm saying is I'm prepared. I don't know what you about to do to be prepared, but you about to stay, you about to stay on your swivel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always been like that, man. Ever since I was staying in America by myself, man. Anytime I would go out to the store, man, I had tinted windows on my car. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I would park at the store and get out and go in the store and get me something. I would make sure I even park at the right gas station. I don't even want to pull up next to somebody who I consider suspect. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to no store where there's no people loitering outside in the front looking like some thugs, bro. I was always trying to dodge environments where it had low vibration. Even when I was back in the States by myself, you know, staying by myself, hanging out by myself, because that's all I had. I ain't have no friends in the States because, like I said, bro, things is changing so fast. I'm like, yo, we can't even have friends no more out here because it's getting that crazy out here. People is that disloyal and can't trust nobody and everybody on edge. It's crash out season. Y'all see all these people crashing out in the world, man? We hearing all these stories after stories after stories, movies on movies, shows showing us all this CCTV camera stuff that we never once upon a time could see. Now we seeing everything in plain sight, man. It don't look pretty, man. It's getting ugly out here, y'all. Now, like I said, I don't know where you at in the world. Comment below wherever you located. I want to know if you in the States. I want to know if you in Russia. I want to know if you in Africa, Thailand, Canada, wherever you at watching this video, man. Make sure you comment below and let me know where you from, okay? But like I said, it don't really matter where you from because it's happening globally. You know what I'm saying? You got all these wars happening, brewing up globally. Eventually, we ain't gonna be able to escape the wars. And back at home where I'm from, stuff done got so bad, I can feel it out here and I ain't even there. I can just feel it. Like, I can see how people acting online. I'm like, man, it's getting worse and worse. I'm glad I left when I had the chance with my little 2 suitcases, 3 pair of shoes, 4 shirts, 10 pair of socks, and some sweatpants. Hey, that was worth happiness, peace, and freedom than paying bills. All right. Shouts out to all my people that's in my trade in module 1, man. We're going to get that cranking back up. But I'm thinking about some totally different stuff right now. Just bear with me. Be patient. I'm going to pick back up on that this coming week. Okay. But seriously, y'all, this is something that you need to take into consideration. Now, I ain't saying that anywhere is safe no more. Because like I said, the world has gone mad, man. You know. All I'm saying is I would rather not be on the Titanic if I knew it was the biggest ship and it had a stronger possibility of sinking than the smaller boat. That's all I'm saying. Because the boat is fancy, it's big. Oh man, it's the great boat. It's the great hope, whatever. I wouldn't have got on the boat. If it was many more boats with a cheaper price and they were smaller, yeah, give me the smaller boat with the, the less luxurious room. Give me that. That's what type of guy I am. I'm a simple guy. I'm simplistic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, why be in the house that's already on fire and stay there when you can go next door to the one that's, even though it's next to it, at least you can still breathe a little bit. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because as things begin to change, that's the question that you got to ask yourself. Where do you want to be if shit just hit the fan? That's what I'm saying. Do you want to be where it's the most chaos at or where it's the lesser chaos at, even though it's both places got chaos going on? Do you want to be the lesser of both evils, or do you want to be the majority of both? Like, that's what I be trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking smart. You feel me? So you got to move smart nowadays, man. You have to move smart because, folks, it's really not safe no more. You know? No matter where you at, it's not safe, man. Comment below if you can relate to this, but sometimes don't you think that you protecting your life every day and you ain't even did nothing wrong? Have you ever felt like that? Like, man, why do I feel like life is so dangerous for me and you don't even got a criminal record? You ain't even did nothing wrong to nobody. You ain't even got no ops. You ain't even got no beef with nobody. But it seems like everywhere you go, you watching over your shoulders. Like, ladies, come on, think about it. Like, why did you run into your car? When once upon a time, you would be happy to get hit on by a guy that asks you for your number. But you can't expect that everybody gonna be cool, calm, and collected no more, can you? Because everybody just on some different stuff. Everybody a Decepticon right now. So you gotta run to your car. Oh man, you gotta make sure your door locked when you come in the house. Oh, you lock that door, put both locks on. Because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what can happen because, like I said, everything is changing so fast. The world is shifting fast. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just in over my head, man. Is it artificial intelligence that's destroying our world, y'all? It's taking our socialization, interpersonal skills away from us? Is that why we so separated? Is that why we so divided? Comment below and let me know what you think it is, man. Has Babylon fallen? Is this the end of the world as we know it? But it's not the end, it's just the new beginning? Or do you think, like a lot of people think, no, we in the last days. This is the end. I'm ready to go home. Comment below. I want to know what you think because I can't be the only one who noticed this is happening. And you know, like I said, once you put the magic glasses on, man, you can't take them off. And back at the home front, man, I only see one thing happening. I only see one thing that's about to go down. I see a false flag coming. I see a false flag about to happen. For those of you who know what a false flag is, comment below and let everybody else know. But I'm not going to say what I really want to say. I want y'all to figure it out and decipher what I'm trying to say since y'all so smart. I think it's going to be another false flag. And I think this false flag is going to cause the next, fill in the blank, y'all. They're going to rally up the troops and they're going to send some of y'all off to go and fight. You know who? Because the war ain't even won. last time I checked. Ain't no war won. I ain't heard nobody on on world news say that no country won a war with the other country. It seems like the wars just keep going on and on and on. But I think that's what's going to happen next, because it ain't no other alternative. It ain't no other plan. The money is sucked dry out of the population. Ain't nobody got no bread. Ain't nobody making no money. Ain't no jobs hiring. Ain't nobody helping nobody. Ain't nobody supporting nobody. It's all going down in flames. But will it go down in flames? That's the question I'm asking. Do you still got hope? Like Big Bro Tren, I still got hope. But I'm just asking, do you think they're going to pull another rabbit out the hat and rally up the troops? And then next thing you know, you're going to be out here close to where I'm at. Because maybe they put you on that plane so you can go fight. I don't know. What you call that thing when they start making people sign up to go fight a war, y'all? Comment below whatever that word is. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But that's what I think is coming for the West. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. But all I know is I'm warning y'all, bro. Don't go anywhere unprepared, because things are changing fast. You got to watch your back. You got to watch who you hang with. You got to watch the places that you go and hang out at. You got to watch your friends. Man, you got to watch your own family, man. Your own family can try to set you up. I'm serious. You got to watch everything nowadays. And I really highly advise y'all, get somebody around you who you really like, okay? Because if stuff do hit the fan, I would hate for you to be alone, and I know that's what we do. We stay away from all the Decepticons and, people on the lower frequencies and stuff like that. But it got to be one or two people. It got to be somebody who you can trust a little bit, okay? But I really would suggest you to open up your heart a little bit and try to let somebody close to you who you can count on if things do get bad. Because I'm telling y'all, a lot of people don't got nobody. And let's say all hell do break loose, you have to stand up for yourself. But if you got somebody, man, if you got somebody else, two is always better than one. Where there's two or more, I'm in the midst of them. Ain't that what it say? Ain't that what it say? Where there's two or more gathered together, where there's three or more. You feel me? I'm just saying, open up your heart a little bit. Let go of your pride. Let go of your ego. Sometimes you don't got all the answers. It might be somebody else who you can help out. They can help you out. I'm just saying, these are the times that we're living in that calls for something like this to happen, man. You gotta put the pride to the side and play the game how it's supposed to be played. Okay, players, get you somebody, dog. Okay, put the player card to the side. It ain't even no time to even play around no more, bro. It's so serious out here. You got so much stuff going around out here, bro. You gotta protect yourself in that area, if you know what I mean. You can't even just go do it no more, because you don't know what nobody got. And they ain't gonna tell you if they got something, because everybody quiet as if everything normal. And it ain't even normal no more. So we living in the days, but the question is this the last? Because I don't know if y'all noticed this, but things are just changing so fast. Comment below if you agree with me. If you don't, click on the next video and just run away. Run away. Okay? But this is what I feel is happening, man, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, if you are in the trade, okay, the module number 1 is just me. I'm going to help you. We're going to the next level. If you didn't get number one, click the link below and get inside the trading system. We starting trading online because I know can't nobody get no jobs no more. That's the only way you're going to start to travel abroad is you work online. That's it. That's all you can do. Technology is taking over our world, y'all. Okay, so if you want to trade with me, click the link below. Get started now. We're going into the next phase this coming week. Okay, and I will be talking about the next phases. Also, if you want to book a session with me and talk about these unprecedented times that we living in, because you don't got nobody to talk to, okay? If you want to talk to me about moving or whatever you're trying to do, book a session with me by clicking the link below. I will be glad to get on a call with you and talk. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm Big Bro, okay? Lastly, if you don't want to talk on the phone with me, fine. Stay to yourself then. Be by yourself. But nah, if you want to get with some other like-minded individuals who think deep topics like this, man, and esoteric knowledge and universal law, stuff like this, and what's going on in the world, man, make sure you join the Chosen Ones community. Click the link below. It's free for 7 days. Okay, just come on inside, man. You want to see what's going on. You can talk to Big Bro inside that community for free. Okay, I'll answer your questions on trading, if you got trading questions, or if you want to talk about, not going anywhere, prepared. Okay, whatever you want to talk about, come inside the community. You can talk to other people as well. 7 days is free. Click the link below. With that being said, man, make sure y'all check out one of the next videos right here. If you're a member, you get to watch this. If you're a subscriber, you get to watch that video. Whatever one you are, make sure you watch it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.